You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
We're leaving today and entering a world of Cinderella castle sightseeing, Tron light cycling, Jungle Cruise punning, pirate swashbuckling, Everest climbing, dapper danning, soaring, fireworks show of I'm not crying, you're crying. World of favorites for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await at the most magical place on Earth, Walt Disney World Resort.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month we're talking about word weavers, people who coined terms, popularized words, and even created entirely new languages. These activists, writers, artists, and scholars used language to shape ideas and give voice to experiences that once had no name. Imagine, you're standing on a cliff above Jiangyong in southern China's Hunan province. Fog drifts across the craggy ridgelines. From your perch, you can see sharp sandstone pillars dotted by green trees and knotty undergrowth. And down below, in the small villages nestled within the rocky folds of the landscape, today's Womanicans were birthing a secret language made by and for women. Let's talk about the heroines of Jiangyong. In feudal Chinese society, women were often at the mercy of men, first their fathers and then their husbands. The practice of foot binding and a lack of educational opportunities left them with limited economic, social, and physical mobility. As a result, they resorted to subtle forms of resistance in an effort to make their voices heard. Living in a society that silenced them forced these women to get creative. No one really knows exactly when the women of Hunan began creating their secret language. Scholars estimate the script is at least several centuries old. The oldest evidence is found on the back of a bronze coin from the 1850s. The 8 characters etched into its surface form a single sentence. All the women in the world are members of the same family. Nüshu, which translates to women's script, is a sound-based script that is read from right to left and is a mix of 4 different Jiangyong dialects. Despite limited resources and widespread illiteracy, women would whittle makeshift bamboo pens and write with the dark ashes left over from their walks. They would copy the thin, spindly calligraphy, sometimes referred to as mosquito writing, until they knew it by heart. Having a language of their own gave women freedom. They could commiserate with friends in different villages. They could document their sorrows, their hardships. Many translated Nüshu texts are about unhappy marriages, family conflicts, and grueling work. The works are so dense with painful memories that Nüshu is often referred to as the script of tears. It was the language of women and women only, allowing them to share their sadness, anger, and grief in ways they hadn't been able to before. Not only did Nüshu afford women greater self-expression, it also allowed them to solidify and sustain female solidarity in a male-dominated society. It was, in many ways, a code of defiance against the Chinese patriarchy. Women who used Nüshu to communicate with one another were referred to as sworn sisters. They would use the language to reaffirm their devotion to one another, support each other through ups and downs, and document their life experiences. In the 1950s, a man named Zhou Shuoyi became very interested in Nüshu. His aunt married into a community that spoke the language, and he started to research it. But in the 1960s, Chairman Mao took power and unleashed the Cultural Revolution on China. Zhou was targeted, his research was burned, and he spent 21 years at a labor camp. China's communist leaders denounced the language entirely. After the Cultural Revolution, women's rights and educational opportunities increased, decreasing the need for Nüshu. In the 1980s, the secret language had a resurgence in popularity. 3 Nüshu writers were located in the small 200-person village of Pu'e. As a result, this tiny community became the epicenter of research into the script. In 2000, a Nüshu school opened in Pu'e. Despite the political resistance to his work, Zhou continued to translate Nüshu into Chinese for the rest of his life. He even published the first Nüshu dictionary in 2003 to make it more accessible for others to learn. The last surviving fluent native speaker passed away in 2004. In 2006, Nüshu was listed as a National Intangible Cultural Heritage by the State Council of China. In 2007, a museum was built to honor the legacy of the language and its foremothers. Nearly 500 texts in women's script have been preserved, and several interpreters now work at the museum, working to learn and teach the language to future generations. All month, we're talking about word weavers. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
The rural way of life is about making everyone feel at home. Tractor Supply chose advanced 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to transform intelligent customer service. Together, we put the power of AI to work across 2,200 stores, keeping things running seamlessly inside, curbside, and countryside. This is elevated customer experience. This is Tractor Supply with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
New out-of-nowhere obstacles. New all-or-nothing moments. New less-than-likely triumphs. Season 2 of the Unshakables podcast has it all. Hi, I'm Ben Walter, CEO of Chase for Business and host of the show. We're excited to bring you more inspiring stories from small business owners who share the what are we gonna do moments that ended up changing everything. Listen wherever you get your podcasts. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Copyright 2025, JP Morgan Chase & Company.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast.